Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Getting Raw right here on SE Scoops. I am Steve Fall, and she's Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How you doing today?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Not doing well,
Steve,
Stephanie.
what's
Not
going
doing
on?
well.
What's
We're going to
bothering
jump
you?
into what we do here. We talk about the good, the bad, the what the heck moments of Monday Night Raw. At the end of the show, we hand out the most valuable entertainer. But today, I'm jumping into the what the heck. The what the heck for me is Edge. Like a million-time world champion, a million-time tag team champion, main event WrestleManias, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, every pay-per-view you can think of, even Judgment Day.
Yes.
And he's kicked out of his own stupid group by a man who doesn't have 6 abs. He has 8 abs. Physically impossible, but Finn Balor has it. He comes out and does his lights. He's all like, hey, everybody, it's me, Finn Balor. Hey! Hey! And they announced he was joining Judgment Day. Wouldn't you think Finn Balor's going to come up and be like, I gotta poop. He comes down and he's like, thanks for letting me in, lots! And then he's kicked out of it. Then him, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley kick Edge out of his own stable, Judgment Day. That's my what the heck. Because inside, there's so many swear words. But inside, I'm going to just push it down. But I'm feeling a little upset because this makes no fucking sense. It's like kicking Triple H out of Evolution. It's like kicking Shawn Michaels out of DX.
I know. Look, I get you. I'm here. I did not expect Edge to be kicked out. I thought Finn would join and they'd all be happy purple people. But, Edge got a whole haircut for this.
New music, new entrance.
New music.
It was a cool entrance. He had a throne that
all
moved.
For naught.
He had a throne.
My assumption is obviously,
this is what he was doing. It's gone.
My assumption is that with Cody gone, they need a big baby face. And
yes,
Edge gets a huge pop and he sells merch and he's Edge.
Yeah, he's Edge. Well, you know what? It's weird. He was face, he turned heel, and now I love it in wrestling because it's like, well, these bad guys beat up you, but you were a bad guy. But there's 3 of those bad guys, and there's 1 of you. So that means 3 on 1 is more evil than you. So now you're a babyface.
Yep.
And Edge will come down with his music and his big fun jackets.
I hope they keep him off and have him come back at Money in the Bank. That's
not too far, though. July 2nd?
It's 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, as we record this, it's Tuesday now. June 7th. So July 2nd.
Yeah.
That's could be longer. I think being out longer.
You want him to be out longer? That you went with SummerSlam?
I'm so upset if I see him again, I'll just punch my phone and punch my TV and punch people's laptops. I will follow people and I will grab their phones. What if he wins the
Money in the Bank briefcase?
Edge?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like to me that everything Cody Rhodes had going on, they're like, well, just take him out and slide somebody else in. And why couldn't it be Bobby Lashley?
Was honestly? That your Vince McMahon voice?
That's my
You want Bobby Lashley to join Judgment Day?
McMahon. No, I wanted Bobby Lashley to take over for Cody Rhodes and everything he was doing. Whatever Cody Rhodes was supposed to do from this point on.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley, win Money in the Bank.
Well, he's supposed to supposedly, reportedly, the number 2 babyface behind Cody. So,
yeah. Well, after this Edge scenario, clearly it's going to be like Damian Priest is about to win. I don't know why they have southern accents, but Damian Priest is about to win. He's going to get the Money in the Bank. Wait a minute, let's go out. They're going back. It's Edge.
It's definitely Corey Graves.
That's definitely Corey Graves, 100%. After, I don't know, snuggling with Carmella. That's my what the heck, okay? I can do a whole show about the anger I'm feeling inside, the emotions that are flowing through me, and they're not happy. And I don't want to be like that. But a TV show, a wrestling show, has affected my emotions in a non-positive way. We talked about it off camera, but seriously, Judgment Day breaks up. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh, wait, here comes Omos for Cedric. That match is over. Oh, wait, the Dirty Dogs are here. They're going to go up the Gene Okerlund ramp and do an interview. Okay, what's going on next? Are the women coming out? No, Ezekiel's Elias. Wait, no, Elias is Ezekiel. Wait a minute, Kevin Owens, he lied to him. He pulled a Kevin Owens. What the hell are they pulling a Kevin Owens? Anyways, what was your what the heck?
Okay, put the vein back in the forehead.
What was your what the heck?
My what the heck was very similar. It was just about Damian and Rhea turning on Edge. What the heck? Why? They're like, you're the person holding his back. I'm like, he literally brought y'all out there. What you mean?
Yes. What do you mean? They said he was the weak link. Didn't he get the pinfall at the pay-per-view?
That didn't happen. Remember
Rhea Ripley was like losing every match. Remember last time she was doing the Joker face with her makeup? It was beautiful.
Okay, but she has this really cute shorts now.
I know.
Right?
These are questions when I interview wrestlers, that work for WWE, I wouldn't be like, hey, excuse me, were you in a meeting and someone said, hey, can you wear booty shorts for pants?
No, what did she call them booty butt cheek shorts?
That was Athena, right?
I think that's that booty butt cheek.
Right.
Shorts, yes.
So I can't ask that question.
You can't ask that question.
No. One, because I work for a company that shouldn't do that, and two, I'm a man. If a woman
I can ask the question.
Okay.
I'll ask the question. But girl, your gear is cute and your booty is popping. Go, girl.
There was a picture of Maurice that was floating around. I posted it and I wrote, I can't write anything about this. I can't write anything about this photo.
I know. I responded to you. I was like, you like her dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great style.
I hope it comes in my size. So yeah, what the heck? What the heck?
I think our what the heck was very similar. I'm not as upset as you, but what the heck?
You should be more upset. You should be.
Hasn't hit yet. We're getting there.
All right. God help me, Lord. God help me, JBL. Help me. Help me, JBL.
Now watch. This is going to be something you're going to absolutely love going forward. Watch. Just because you're so upset now, you're going to be like, you know what?
Don't you dare.
This ended up being way better than I thought it was going to be.
No.
Wait for it.
You want to know why?
It's going to happen.
You want to know why? Finn Balor is worth this much.
Finn Balor is for everyone, and Finn Balor...
He used to be for everyone.
...has 8 abs.
He does have 8 abs. All right, moving on. The good of Monday Night Raw. There was a hodgepodge of random events here. I guess my
most random Raw I think I've ever seen in my life. But
my good
was entertaining.
My good is Cody Rhodes coming out and actually saying, and I'm not sure if this was for us to believe this, and then what happened after. Cody Rhodes actually said, "Hey guys, I'm hurt, but I'll be at Money in the Bank," and I'm like, what?
He's like, "This has always eluded me," and da 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 da, and I'm like, there's no way you're going to be there in 3 weeks.
Right. It's like, I interviewed Aaron Andrew about this, and she suggested that Cody Rhodes' injury is not as bad as it is, and that's makeup. And I'm like, is Cody Rhodes saying he's going to be Money in the Bank? Then he has this beautiful moment. Seth Rollins comes up, beautiful moment. They shake hands. And then, of course, Seth attacks him with a sledgehammer. So I'm like, was that Money in the Bank thing like a false tease? So when he was attacked, we're like, oh, you took that away from us too? Or is he legit being like, I'm getting surgery on Wednesday, and I will see you on July 2nd?
I don't know. Look, here's what I love about this. So I think me and Ariana Andrews probably agree. I don't think his injury is as bad. I think he's injured. I don't think it's as bad as, they're reporting. So, I don't know. I don't know anything. But could have been makeup. I don't know. It looks swollen to me.
Correct.
Like there was swelling going on. You can't fake that. So I don't know. I don't know how this man would show up at Money in the Bank unless he's like in a cast and climbs through the ladder and gets the briefcase. I don't know. They might come up with some creative way for him to do it. Who knows?
Well, at least his legs would work, right?
His legs would work and one arm, so he can climb
and grab it. As long as it's like a quick release, he can like turn maybe the knob of it, but he can't like use one hand, undo the latch, and then pull it down. That's not possible. It's
not possible. He's gonna have to do like a 1 finger or 2 finger like opener, and then like press the wrist up and down.
That might be the match. Everyone's falling through ladders, and the whole next 15 minutes is him like
trying to get the briefcase off the hook.
And everyone's on the ground just like, I'm selling as hard as I can.
Someone else hit me so he gets more time.
Yeah, I can't get everyone here, guys.
In my mind, before we actually saw him last night at Hell in the Cell, in my mind, I was like, okay, what if they're doing this to like obviously give him a ultra baby face pop at Money in the Bank, but I could also see Seth very close to getting that briefcase, and all of a sudden Cody Rhodes comes out, right? And or maybe they announce Cody Rhodes is in the match, but they're like, okay, he's not cleared, like he's not going to make it, and so we don't think he's coming, days before, and then Seth is really close to getting it, and then Cody Rhodes shows up against everybody's will, and he's there's people trying to stop him, and I could just see it being this whole spectacle. So again, I don't know how I think he is injured. I don't know how bad the injury is. I don't know if it's as bad as they're reporting, because the specific injury they're reporting is a torn pec.
Yeah.
Right. Which is like 4 to 6 months recovery time. So if that's what it is, we'll see him at Royal Rumble. I'm just saying, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because I think Seth Rollins taking him out obviously is to get him off TV for how long? It could be like, and Steve Austin was injured in '97 with like a really hurt neck, and they kept him on TV the whole time he was injured, and he just kept coming out and doing Stone Cold Stunners. Yeah. Cody Rhodes can show up and do crossroads to someone and walk out and be like, "You won't let me compete. I'm gonna crossroads the shit out of you." So, yeah, that was definitely my good of that wonderful moment with Cody Rhodes, and then just being destroyed by Seth Rollins.
Were you okay? I felt like I should have expected it. I did not expect it. Like I thought it was I thought it was a full respect moment, and he had made it all the way down the aisle. So I was like, oh cool, like they're gonna cut to commercial, and all of a sudden you see Seth with a big sledgehammer, and I was like, because I was over here tearing up in the ring. Like when they were in the ring, I was totally tearing up. Like I was just oh my god, I'm like the respect and the.
I was like, they're really hanging on this shot. I'm like, they're really hanging on, and I'm like, oh, he's getting attacked from behind. He's always waving. Yeah,
they played me. Not gonna
what was your good?
They played me.
Same thing.
My good was the opening segment. Yeah. But I also liked the women's main event. So I love that there were 4 women, kind of 4 different women, right? Rhea, Doudrop, Liv, and Alexa Bliss. I personally was rooting for Alexa Bliss, but I think they're saving that for later. But again, the match it wasn't completely smooth, but I just enjoyed seeing 4 other women just go at it and have a chance at it, and outside of Bianca and Asuka, and I don't know, Bianca and Asuka, Becky and Asuka, excuse me. I don't know. I enjoyed that. I kind of like seeing new faces. I think Zelina's out injured. So that's why she was not there.
Everybody's injured, huh?
I think Carmella's also injured, actually.
What? Those Sonya Deville slaps broke their faces?
I think so.
They were hard slaps. That's Carmella one. Looks like all her makeup came off her face.
Look at hurt.
Yeah, okay, it hurt. Let's go to the bad of Monday Night Raw. I'm just so upset about so many things. I don't think it's really a bad. I think it's more of a really? Maybe it needs to be another category here. Really? I thought Becky Lynch and Dana Brooke was going to be interesting because I was like, oh, wow, Becky Lynch is going to win the 24/7 championship, and I'm cool with that. She'd bring that up to a whole new level, and she'd pretend it's the greatest thing ever. And that would have been fun to see. But she loses because they continue the Asuka Becky Lynch storyline, which is nice. But I was just like, what? Really?
It is a really, I understand. Mm-hmm. It is storyline progression. It had less to do with the 24/7 title championship and more to do with Becky and Asuka progressing.
Exactly.
But it was really, it was like, and it's not even about her being in the match for the 24/7 championship. I think there's some people up in arms about that. Like, why would you have your top star? I'm like,
she's a top star forever.
It's her story.
Forever.
People. Like, she's desperate. She wants any title at this point. She doesn't care what it is. All right. That's the story. It's more, it was like, not awkward. It was just booked weird.
Really?
It's like I thought they were really gonna have like a match, and then other stuff happened. It was just weird. It was weird. So I agree. Really?
Yeah. It's like a
it wasn't
it's
bad.
Like bad.
Really? Yeah. I don't.
Yeah. Was that your bad slash?
It was not.
Really? Oh, it was
not.
not. What was
My
it?
bad has to do.
Oh shit! It's pointing a pen at me.
Oh, this isn't for you. This is for the Miz segment. Bad. There were little kids in the audience chanting "Tiny Balls." Tiny balls, tiny balls, tiny balls. And at first I was like, oh, cool, that's funny. And then they showed the little kid, tiny balls. And I'm like, he's like 5. And now he's gonna go to summer camp. And he's gonna see his friends and he's gonna go, tiny balls, tiny balls. And he's gonna get kicked out of summer camp.
No, the parents will get called first. How dare you? The
parents come get your kid from summer camp.
Come get your kid. Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, your son is chanting tiny balls. Why he's getting that? Everyone, stop chanting it. Nope. Little Susie. Everyone's doing it now. Not just one person. Everyone. Can you come get?
We have the whole camp now chanting tiny balls.
Even the counselors are chanting tiny balls. I blame your son, sir. You're a terrible parent.
It's going to progress. Do you see what I'm saying?
Parent.
It goes from here
society,
and it just gets bigger. And then they're going to take that back to school.
What about massive balls? Would that be better for you? Because eventually Maurice had to say, no, they're not tiny, they're massive. Then I'm thinking, like, that's unhealthy.
But they never chanted massive balls. They chanted.
It's hard to say
tiny balls.
I guess massive balls. Massive balls. It still works the same. Little balls, massive balls. The 3 syllables.
Anything with the Y at the end is fun to chant, right? Tiny balls.
Yeah.
Tiny balls.
That's true. Moving on, though, the most valuable entertainer. I want to go with Kevin Owens because of how hilarious he was in the way he delivered the oh, you want another match? You want another match? Well, you have to admit that you are a liar. And then when Ezekiel said that, I'm like, wow, what a terrible night. Judgment Day just broke up. And now this
gave up his
Elias. I was like, I'm done with this madness. Threw my TV to the ground. My children cried in front of me, and I said, you will suffer just like how I am suffering. Feel my pain, children.
Your wife's like, why is the TV on the ground?
Because I just make a real voice. That he's honey, it fell over the wind. It must have been the wind. The window was open. It's so hot. It must have fell over. And my 5-year-old be like, that's not true. Like, you keep your mouth
your
shut.
5-year-old
not
be
getting
like,
that LOL doll. I'm gonna buy you on Amazon right now. I'll do it. I'll buy you on Amazon. Shut up. Pay off my kids and LOL dolls. I'll do it. Yeah, I think it's Kevin Owens demanding that Ezekiel say he's Elias, and he did say that, and then he was like, I lied. So, Kevin Owens.
Mine is Finn. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's over. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Mine is, you know what mine is? And I hate to say this, it's Seth Rollins. Look, the man I was worked. I was a big mark. I was sitting there crying at home, tearing up, like, damn, like the respect here, man. Like that, and that sounded like Colby in the ring, right? I was like, man, he's talking to him like heart to heart. Like, this isn't Seth. This is the man behind Seth right now. And I was like, damn, that was great.
Well,
and then he came out with a sledgehammer and worked the shit out of me because I was like literally just sitting there like, oh, what? But you just said. What? Like
you whispered something in his ear passionately. You said
I don't know what you said. Nice I love you, man.
You brought up his dad, and he started crying in the ring, and then I was at home crying, and we were all crying.
Cody brought up Liberty, and Seth brought up, his dad. He's proud of you. He's proud of his baby boy. And I was like, damn, man, this is a lot right now.
It's good shit. Then it was over. Well, let's give money that Raw a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a thumbs in the middle. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. It was a middle ground.
It was middle. There's a lot of random. I think they're resetting a bit, right? They have to reset. Cody is a loss, right? So, and obviously they just had a pay-per-view, so they need to kind of reset things and get ready for Money in the Bank. I get it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad show at all. It's just really random. It was random. There's no other word for that show tonight.
Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. Another episode of Getting Raw. I am trying to go to sleep, but I will cry into my pillow for Edge and Judgment Day, because if there was a segment on this show called Stupid Decisions, that would be one of them. Folks, have a wonderful night, day, whatever time
I feel like you're upset about it.
I'm not upset about anything. Don't tell me I'm upset. I'll tell you when I'm upset. I'll tell you when I'm upset. I'm not upset. You're upset. Everyone's upset. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Next time. Bye. Goldless hates this. Bye.